Well, unfortunately, our forecast panned out with a round of severe weather last evening with strong damaging winds and then training thunderstorms overnight led to very heavy rainfall amounts and flash flooding. In fact, flash flood warnings continue for the shaded counties there, including southeast La Crosse County, southern Monroe, much of Houston and Vernon counties, also southern Juneau and Adams counties. As much as 4 to 10 inches plus of rain fell in these areas. Numerous roads are closed, whether they're washed out or have water running over them. Lots of debris in the roads as well. A few rocks and rock and mudslides reported as well. Also, the Kickapoo River is a concern. Very heavy rain fell around Ontario, and all of that water has to flow downstream and could impact Lafarge, Viola, Reed Sound, Soldiers Grove, Gays Mills, and Steuben in the upcoming days with very quick rising water levels along the Kickapoo River, so river flood warnings there. Now here's the problem, where you see the reds and the pink and lavender shaded areas especially. That's where the storms trained overnight. Again, we knew it was going to train somewhere. We just weren't sure the exact location. Sometimes you have to wait until it actually starts to develop. And once we hit about 8 or 9 o'clock last evening, unfortunately, it was looking very evident that this was going to be the spot that was going to see the heaviest rain. Houston County and then into southern La Crosse, northern Vernon, southern Monroe counties. And look at some of these rainfall estimates from the radar. 5 to 6 inches on the far south side of the city of La Crosse, and then 6 to 10 inches, maybe even a localized 11 or 12 inch amount in these pink and lavender shaded areas in parts of Vernon, Monroe, and also Juneau and Adams counties. We also have the severe weather with wind damage around northern Monroe County. Very strong winds impacted far northern parts of our area. Red Wing Airport, 82-mile-per-hour wind gusts with a strong cell last evening. Now finally, the rain has tapered here in La Crosse, just cloudy, 74 degrees, dew point at 72. Winds out of the southeast at 6 and the Mississippi rising 6.38 feet. Unfortunately, this boundary still bisects the area. Dry and cooler air to the north, very warm and humid air to the south, and until that front sweeps through, we're under the gun for more storms. Current temps in the 60s and 70s, and very soupy air still, dew points in the low 70s. So the storm's finally starting to shift east and out of our area, thankfully. But again, we have more storms firing out to the west here along this front, and this low is going to ride along the front, bring more storm chances as we head into the afternoon, interacting with the heating of the day. Sky Tracker will show that dry this morning. Here come the storms developing this afternoon and into this evening, starting to taper towards midnight. But we could see some significant storms with heavy rain and perhaps some strong to severe storms, especially south and east of La Crosse between about 2 and 8 p.m. So for today, dry this morning, more storms likely this afternoon, 81 for the high. In fact, flash flood watches remain in effect for La Crosse County and points south and east. Storms this evening, then partly cloudy and cooler overnight, 58. Tomorrow, a much needed dry day. Cooler as well, highs in the 70s. Thursday will be dry as well, and then rain chances do return for Friday and Saturday. We'll be right back.